Ready for a whole new breed of drama. Wolf Lake, CBS Wednesday this fall.
All right, how does it look?
You got balloons, presents, cards. It works for me. Well, it's not the only thing that works for me.
Yeah, but it just looks so small, you know? Holden and I were going to give Abigail the blowout to end all blowout, and now...
I know, honey. I'm not so sure that Abigail's up for a big party right now.
I know this might even be too much. I just don't want to make things more difficult for her, Jake.
Well, what are you going to do? You want to pretend like it's not her birthday and then she'll think that we don't care or that we forgot?
Why doesn't life come with a manual? I gotta check on the cake. Oh. You know what? It's probably Mary. Could you?
Go check on the cake? Yeah, go like this.
Hello?
Hey. Hey, what's wrong?
Jake, I'm sorry. I've been crying like this all day. I just can't help it. I miss Holden.
I know.
I need to get happy for this party. Jake.
What party?
Come on, who are you fooling? It's the Lakeview on my birthday.
Look, we don't have to do this, Molly. You'll understand.
No, I don't want to do that to her. She needs me to have a happy birthday, so that's what it's going to be. Holden would have wanted that too. Just Jake, I need you to help me through this, okay?
You sure?
How do I look?
I think you look absolutely beautiful. Hey, look who I found.
Wow.
Surprise!
I thought we were just going to have a quiet family dinner.
Hey, honey, you only turn 18 once. Mwah.
Wow. Molly, the presents. Look at all these.
And there's extra forks and knives and plates. Someone else come?
Yeah?
Yeah?
Yeah, that phone call was Lily. She's gonna join us. Isn't that great?
Jack. What's wrong? Did you hear something about Holden or Luke?
The lab results are in.
Oh. You don't look very happy.
I haven't opened them yet. Lily, I don't want you to get your hopes up. The lollipop that Simon found in the speedboat, they could have come from anywhere.
That was left as a clue. For me, from Holden. I know.
With such a small sample, the results could be
Look, trying
inconclusive
to
at best.
prepare me for the worst isn't going to make it any easier, so could I please...
Well?
I can't make any sense out of it. It's all medical terminology.
I don't believe it. The lollipop is Faith's. The DNA is a match.
Here you go, Chief.
Hey, don't trip over that sunny personality of yours, Kovacs. You might hurt yourself.
What was that about?
Oh, they're all just steaming because I seem to have stolen Hal's job. But they'll get over it, won't they? So, what's up?
How's Leanne?
She's about the same. Do we need a moment?
Yeah. Craig's arraignment is scheduled for this evening.
Yeah, we knew that. What's the problem?
The problem is we don't have a case.
Oh, okay. I see. Because I'm Craig's sister, unless I actually have videotape of him setting the bomb and a signed confession, then I'm going too soft on him.
I'd say you're being too hard on him.
What?
Our evidence is circumstantial. There's nothing here, Margo. The judge could throw this out at the arraignment.
Okay, get me more time.
There is no more time. Based on what we've got here, Craig shouldn't have been arrested. Not at this point. I hate to say it, but you jumped the gun.
How did I do it? Isn't that your job? Oh, wait, I keep forgetting you don't have that job.
No, it gives me a lot of time to pursue my new hobby.
Visiting Holden's house?
Getting justice for Barbara.
On that, you have my full support.
Tell me about your movements that night.
You know how I have disparaged you often, but I never really thought you were that stupid.
It's a simple question.
I didn't do it.
They'll consider you a flight risk, you know. You won't make bail at that arraignment. How are you going to survive all that time behind bars while your hotshot lawyer looks to get you off, Craig?
Everyone is barking up the wrong suspect, Hal. The truth will out.
Will it? I've seen what happens when cops try to fit the crime to the perp.
Didn't know you cared.
Now who's stupid? I care about Barbara. Whoever marred her, took her away from her kids, I want to see to it that they get the max for setting off that bomb.
The what?
I said I want to see to it that they get the max for setting off that bomb.
The bomb.
What are you telling me, Craig, that this is the first that you've heard about it? How do you think that explosion took place? Spontaneous combustion?
No one said bomb.
Yes, we're talking about a bomb, gasoline, a few other handy substances.
Homemade.
Yes, and if it wasn't you that set it off, I want you to get the hell out of the way so that we can concentrate on finding the person who did. Now, if you won't talk to me to get justice for Barbara, why don't you talk to me to save your own skin?
You ride me for what seems like years trying to get something on me and can't. And now you finally have a chance to get something right and you're so busy still looking at me, you blow it again.
So help me out. Make me believe that you're innocent. Maybe I can push this investigation in another direction. Since you're so much sharper than I am, why don't you tell me what I'm missing?
Well, first of all, it doesn't make sense, does it?
Which part?
The planning. Why didn't I just push her off the balcony? But never mind that. So how did I make this homemade device in my deluxe penthouse suite? First, I searched terrorist web pages for untraceable elements, and then I got to carry around this fertilizer and whatever someplace she's bound to notice it. Huh? Don't mind the smell, honey. It's just part of a home improvement project for the patio. Then there's the timing. Of course, I choose a moment right after she and I have been seen publicly arguing at my brother-in-law's funeral where she's waiting to meet Detective Jack. There's your case. Brilliant. Holmes, you've done it again.
Since it is so absurd, why are you so bothered?
My sister thinks I did it.
Where did you go after the memorial service?
Jumped in my Beamer, got on the cell, charged a bomb to Atwt.
You think this is funny?
Oh, yeah. Your being here is funny. Your being here claiming to want to help me borders on hysterical.
You know, with me helping you, things will go a lot easier for you, Craig.
I can do fine on my own.
Because you're innocent?
I don't need your help, Al. All I need is to see the animal who set that device found and decimated. What else you want to know?
My daughter has this guy friend. He's a pizza fanatic. He loves Stouffer's French bread pizza. Hot off the plate and crunch. All that cheese and pepperoni, you should see this guy eat.
Toilet training has nothing to do with trains. My best advice is watch out for zippers, jeans, and overalls. This is the toilet. Flush! Don't fall in. You don't want that to happen. And this is the sink. Wash your hands and your tongue.
The best advice is always be consistent. Switching back and forth to diapers can actually slow down potty training progress. So stick with pull-ups training pants all the time, and you'll have a big kid in no time.
I'm a big kid now. You can do it. I know you can.
Did you know that mosquitoes are attracted to dark clothing? Did you know that a poison ivy rash can appear just minutes after contact? That's why there's Cortisone 10 Plus with vitamins A and E plus aloe. Among these, it's the only one with the medicine doctors recommend most to stop itch and help heal. Trust the power of Cortisone 10 Plus. What are you itching for?
Also, try Cortisone 10 Quick Shot Spray. No itch relief goes on faster.
Flavor. Lifesavers. Ooh, flavor. Flavors of life.
Time to relax. What a time for bad heartburn. Try Extra Strength Mylanta. It works on tough nighttime heartburn fast. So go ahead, relax, if you can. Extra Strength Mylanta.
According to my analysis, we gallon-sized bleaches are bigger than Ultra Clorox bleach because we contain 2 pounds more water. That's why you weigh so much more.
It's only water.
But it's 2 pounds more water.
Ultra Clorox bleach whitening without the weight. Hey, Dust, think how your furniture feels. Introducing something new. Old English Furniture Wipes. A breakthrough that helps keep furniture looking great. Each sheet is specially treated to remove dust, leaving a no buildup shine. No wonder furniture that needs to stay beautiful loves Old English. Old English Furniture Wipes, your furniture's new love.
Meet the daughter of America's most famous mobster, 48 Hours, tonight.
What?
This proves it. This proves it. Holden and Luke did not die in that explosion that night. Oh, I knew it. I knew Holden left that clue for me. I was just so afraid that the results would come back negative and I would not be able to convince the police department to keep looking for them. But now I can.
Do you want me to call Chicago PD for
Oh,
you?
I convinced that detective to take everything that Simon and I found, to keep on looking into that. He's going to Wisconsin to dust that speedboat for fingerprints, even talk to the boat rental guy. And I forgot to tell you something else. We found Damien's cell phone number.
What?
On the caller ID from the boat rental place. Call that number. Damien answered the phone.
Did you get a tray? Is he in the country?
I don't know, but he answered in Italian, then he hung up the phone. He wouldn't answer again when I called, but it was Damien. I just know it.
Lily, you should have let a cop handle this.
No, there wasn't enough time. I tell you, you find Damien, you find Holden and Luke. We will.
So, are you going to Chicago?
Adamski was here earlier and met with me. I'm sure he's still in town. I'm sure I could still track him down, but first I have to do an errand for Holden. But I'll make sure that I meet with him before the end of the day, and then we can take the next step.
Sometimes police work can be painstakingly slow. You know that.
I'll make them hurry up. I will.
No, wait a minute. You don't understand. We found that money clip lodged in the wall very near the explosion. If I hadn't seen...
Because you know Craig, and you know he doesn't spend his leisure hours hanging out at dilapidated boathouses, but the judge isn't going to see it that way. And Cass Winthrop will say, Maybe he lost the money clip at some other point, or someone stole it.
Or maybe Barbara had it on her at the time of the explosion, which is exactly what Craig told me.
The case is weak, Margo. The judge could throw it out on the spot. That cannot happen.
Well, it's all we've got.
Well, we've got to get something else, because both our jobs are on the line here. Barbara Ryan is an important member of this community. The mayor is feeling pressure, and he's passing it on. Now, I need something that puts Craig at the scene of the crime when it was committed. What about this footprint you found? Margo.
It's a very clear print we found outside the boathouse. We took a cast of it, and it's in analysis now.
Great. So if we're lucky, it could possibly match Craig's, and along with a couple hundred other upstanding citizens of Oakdale.
I sent a cop over to Craig's suite to find the matching shoe. What more do you want me to do? Manufacture evidence?
It doesn't work, does it? Treating Craig like a stranger, like he deserves to spend the rest of his life in prison. He's your brother. There is no way you can be objective.
You know, if the next words out of your mouth are going to be, take yourself off the case, save it. It's not my case, it's Jack Snyder's.
Well, then let me go over this with Jack.
Jack's not here right now.
Then I'll talk to the commissioner.
Jessica, I cannot lose control of this case. Don't.
This is a no-win situation for you, Margo. If you do the slightest thing wrong, a criminal could walk and you could lose your job. If you do everything right, you send your brother away for the rest of his life. How can you live with that?
You know what I can't live with? I cannot live with being locked out. I have got to make sure that Craig's got a fair shot here. And then if he's guilty, I gotta make sure that we do everything we can to indict. Otherwise, I can't live with myself. Can you understand that?
I need a conviction. And I need every cop pushing with everything they've got. Now, if you think Craig's innocent, I can't use you. I need you off this case.
I left the memorial service, went back to my suite, packed, went to the airport.
No stops between the church and your hotel.
Why would I stop?
Why did you run?
Next question.
What happened when you got to the airport?
Margo was there. That was the first I heard about Barbara being hurt.
What are you leaving out?
Nothing that could help Barbara.
They're gonna nail you for this. You think holding out on me is gonna help you? That one little detail you can't cough up is the thing that's gonna come back and bite you, Montgomery.
Take my chances, huh?
The adorable Curly Top, the indomitable Heidi, and the wonderfully precocious Baby Take a Bow. 3 Shirley Temple classic family films now available in this special edition Shirley Temple video collection.
Oh my goodness.
These are the original motion pictures, brilliantly restored for today's audience. 3 tales of timeless family values, values of innocence,
I wanted to talk to you about getting married.
of friendship,
Lean on me.
and of courage
When you look that way, it makes me want to cry.
that will forever put a smile on your face, tears in your eyes, and a glow in your heart.
And it's awfully nice, too.
Generation after generation have taken this delightful curly-haired kid into their hearts.
I'm not a kid, I'm a girl, and today is my birthday.
Now, for a limited time, Hollywood's biggest little star is back for an encore.
And the most crackers in my soup. Monkeys and rabbits, loop-the-loop.
This charming Shirley Temple video collection, including all 3 priceless motion pictures, is yours to treasure for only $29.98. Countless children have eagerly snuggled alongside their parents and grandparents to enjoy these life-affirming films. Now, through this special television offer, you can bring these heartwarming adventures into your home to share with a whole new generation of children.
Oh, my duck does a wonderful trick. My duck can lay an egg.
And just what is so wonderful about that?
Well, can you lay an egg?
Millions of videos have already been sold, and once they're gone, these treasured films will not be offered on video again. Experience the magic of Shirley Temple. Call now.
Promise?
Have your credit card ready and call the number on your screen now to order this special edition Shirley Temple video collection for only $29.98 plus shipping and handling. Or send a check or money order to the address shown. Call now.
Oh, what is that?
My new CD.
Ah.
Dinner music.
What are you making?
Chef Boyardee. Homestyle Rotini.
Introducing Homestyle Rotini and creamy tomato sauce. Perfect for older kids with more grown-up tastes. Homestyle Rotini from Chef Boyardee.
Too young for wrinkles? Stay that way. Now Nivea brings you Alpha Flavone, the powerful plant-derived antioxidant found only in new Alpha Flavone moisturizer. So you can help stop that first wrinkle before it starts.
You know, maybe we should just go ahead and order dinner now. What do you think?
Well, maybe Lily just decided to not come after all.
Then why did she even call? I am so sorry, honey.
For what?
For pushing too hard to make everything seem normal.
I sort of made the same mistake. I wanted everything to be normal for you.
Honey, don't worry about me.
I love you, though, honey.
She loves you too, honey. It's just needing time to grieve for Luke and your dad. That's normal, too.
So we'll miss them, and we'll talk about them. And we'll have birthdays, cake, and...
Hi. Oh, hi. I'm so sorry I'm late. I wish you had started dinner.
No problem.
Please. Oh. Oh, goodness. I'm so sorry. Just somebody came over and I had... Did I miss anything?
It is so good to see you, Lily. How's Faith?
Oh, Faith is great. She had a great day, all day out at the park, and then now she's home with the babysitter. And... Why don't we start the celebration? Come on, happy birthday, Abigail.
Thanks.
Why is everybody so quiet?
We were just talking about Holden.
That's good. Because I'm sure he's thinking about you today. Absolutely. Especially on your birthday.
Well, anybody hungry?
Not really.
No? Do you know what I say then? I say that we go straight to the presents and the cake.
Woohoo!
Woohoo!
Yeah. I'm excited. I can't wait to see what's in all those gifts. Thanks.
Has anybody called for me? Or paged me?
I don't know. I could check.
No, it doesn't matter. It's not important. It's just, I'm a little anxious is all.
Do you need some help with something?
No, it's nothing. It's nothing important.
Lily, is it something about Holden?
Honey, if Lily doesn't want to talk about Holden...
Look, it's my birthday today. Officially 18, an adult. So if you found something, if the police found out for sure that Holden and...
No, it's not that. I promise you, it's not that.
Well, then, please, tell me. Please.
The reason why I smiled when you talked about Holden is because I got proof that Luke and Holden did not die in that explosion. They're alive. I promise you, I know for a fact that they're alive. I do.
I gave Craig that money clip for Christmas. It was a joke. But seeing it at the scene, it felt like such a betrayal, such a catch me if you can, Margo. Just childish. You know, even as kids, I always wanted to fight. He never wanted to fight. He always wanted to settle everything with the toss of a coin. And of course, there was always a two-headed coin to make sure that he'd win. Did I jump the gun?
Craig was desperate for cash. He married Barbara for her money. When she caught him with his hand in the till, when she threatened to cut off his bank account. The motive is strong, even if the evidence isn't.
Well, I don't know if he's innocent, but I do know that he looks guilty. But you're right, we've got to have proof. We've got to have good, hard evidence. Otherwise, I'm never going to know if I did the right thing. You know, Jessica, if you feel like you need to go to the commissioner, go.
If this footprint thing pans out, just let me know right away.
I will. I will. Pal, what are you doing?
I just thought I'd drop by, see the guys.
You were down in the holding cell, weren't you? Who let you down there?
Nobody. Look, I found an old badge in my stuff. I just flashed it on one of the new guys.
Which new guy?
Margo, don't blame anybody
You know,
else.
from moment one, you have made it your mission to have my brother put in a cell. And now that we're this close, you jeopardize the whole case by running down and putting your face into that jail? You undermine my authority? If I see you near the prisoner again, I will have you hauled in for obstruction of justice.
I'll second that.
Cash, you're here to take Craig to his arraignment.
Maybe I'll file a complaint while I'm at it. Why is Mr. Munson being allowed to harass my client? He's no longer a cop, and there's still an order of protection prohibiting him from going anywhere near Craig.
That's true. The situation has been rectified, and it will not happen again.
If it does, you'll be facing a lawsuit.
I'm sorry, Margo. Look, you've got to see we're after the same thing here.
Has it not registered to you yet? You won. My brother's in jail. You've convinced everyone. You've convinced me that he's capable of murdering Barbara Ryan. So you've done your job, Hal. Why don't you let me do mine now? Please, leave. Now.
So, how are they treating you?
Now they promised me an extra helping of gruel if I behave myself.
Too bad you won't be here for dinner. Let's go over a couple of things, shall we? Kim Hughes saw you arguing with Barbara at the memorial service and then leaving before your wife did. That could technically have given you the time to beat her to the boathouse.
Yes.
Craig, if you weren't there, how is it that your money clip turned up at the scene?
Oh, she took it with her from me that morning. If it was there, it was because she had it.
Why?
Well, we had been arguing that morning about my using her money, and so took out my money clip and cash and threw it down, said, "You take it," and she did.
Well, we certainly don't want that coming up before a jury.
Well, Cass, you know I played loose with Barbara. But none of my plans ever involved hurting her in any way.
Great. You and I believe you didn't do it. Now all we have to do is convince 12 other people.
Where were you?
Personal business.
Missed the DA.
So I heard.
Well, then you know that we were dealing with your case.
Yes, Margo, I do know that.
If anything comes in from forensics...
I'll let you know.
Jack, we found something while we were searching Montgomery's suite at the Lakeview.
What do you got?
These were hidden at the bottom of his closet.
Muddy shoes. Oh, this is too perfect.
That's what I thought.
Let's get these to forensics, see if they compare with the plaster footprints we found at the riverfront.
And if the shoe fits, so to speak, this puts Montgomery at the scene of the crime, right?
Without a reasonable doubt.
Hey, Arbor Mist, great idea.
Not so fast, guys. Yeah, what have you done for us lately?
An Arbor Mist for that?
New from Arbor Mist, Melon White Zinfandel. Great tasting wine, a splash of fruit.
Oh, my. Now that deserves an Arbor Mist.
Can't resist the mist.
This summer, in a special multimedia event, the Publishers Clearinghouse Prize Patrol will surprise someone with $1 million.
Oh, my goodness. I can't believe this.
It will all happen August 23rd, live on TV.
Yes!
Watch your mail or go to pch.com. Enter, and on August 23rd, the winner could be you.
Jay Bush here at the Old Bush Family Farm to introduce our new country-style baked beans. Roll that new beautiful bean footage. They're slow-cooked with extra brown sugar and hickory smoked bacon, so the sauce is thicker and the flavor is richer. This secret family recipe is known only to me and my dog, Duke. And I know I can trust him.
Okay, let's start the bidding on the secret family recipe. How about a you in the corner, so about a lady in the back, so a man with a hand up.
Duke. Uh-oh. Try Bush's new country-style baked beans.
Take aim. Fight signs of aging.
New Revitalift Complete with Pro-Retinol A decreases the look of wrinkles, with Paralastol increases firmness and moisturizes, all with SPF 18.
Fight them all.
With new Revitalift Complete from L'Oreal Paris.
Fresh, crisp, green, and it cleans dishes brilliantly. New Palmolive Spring Sensations Fresh Green Apple Scent. Springtime, every time you do dishes.
Hello? No, I can't save you money on car insurance. You want Geico, not Gecko. Well, that's uncalled for.
Geico. A 15-minute call could save you 15% or more on car insurance. At Geico, we get the ball rolling on your claim quickly. Even in the middle of the night. Geico. A 15-minute call could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
You'd think the daughter of America's most famous mobster wouldn't want to answer anyone's questions. So why would she answer ours? 48 hours tonight.
12 strangers, 3 bedrooms. Just wait until you see what happens next. TV's most controversial show is back. An all-new Big Brother with new housemates, new rules, and a whole new season. Big Brother 2 premieres CBS next Thursday.
Make a splash. Taste the sweet side of life. Sugar-free Crystal Light in new ready-to-drink bottles. Just 5 calories and the taste you love. Crystal Light. It's all good for you.
What a mess. Long distance should be less confusing. We at Verizon have decided to clean things up. That's much better. Now call anywhere in the U.S. anytime, and it's just 10 cents a minute. And to top it off, there are no monthly fees, no hidden charges, and no fine print. It's just 10 cents a minute on your direct dial calls to the mainland, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Just give us a call. Call 643-5090. That's 643-5090 today to sign up for the Timeless Plan. Now that's long distance done right.
Verizon.
Ever experience a raspberry sunset? Sugar-free Crystal Light colors your world with 5 delicious flavors. Raspberry ice, lemonade, iced tea, peach tea, and strawberry kiwi. Just 5 calories. Crystal Light. It's all good for you.
That's awesome.
Wild, reckless 14-year-old girl.
I still whatever I can get my hands on.
On the next one.
Today at 3 on KGMB 9.
I'm Stephanie Lum. The Office of Hawaiian Affairs reviews the contract for its new administrator. That story and the latest local news on KGMB 9 News tonight.
Oscar winner Richard Dreyfuss in The Education of Max Bickford. CBS Sunday this fall.
So Jack rushed right over with these DNA results. Now what happens? Now I take this information to Detective Adamski, then they track down how Damien got Luke and Holden out of the country, find out where those cell phone calls came from, and we find Luke and Holden.
And how long is that going to take?
Not very long if I have anything to say about it, trust me.
They're okay.
I think they are, I really do. I really believe that they are okay, and we wouldn't know anything without Jake's help.
What?
Yes,
Oh.
Simon and Jake were the first ones with all the inquiries. Without them, we wouldn't have known anything.
Did you know? Yeah, honey, we didn't want to tell you. We didn't want to get your hopes up in case it didn't work out.
And now the Chicago PD has a whole new set of questions to go on.
That's why I asked the detective to come over here. He's going to want to see these.
Look. Oh, happy birthday!
Happy birthday.
Make it a good one, honey.
Well, it already came true.
I thought we weren't going to trial.
I am going to try to get the judge to toss this thing at the arraignment.
Think you will?
With a purely circumstantial case, it's within his discretion. I'm going to push it. I'll go on at how outraged we are that the evidence is so paltry.
Yeah, but what if he doesn't?
It's no big deal. We will have scored a couple of points and put the DA's office on the defensive.
Well, Cass, do whatever you can to get me out of here.
That's what I'm here for.
Did you check on Barbara?
Yeah, right before I came over, just like you asked me to. They're still listing her as critical. I'm sorry.
Who would do this?
Could this be in any way related to old enemies from Hong Kong?
No, that's old news. An insurance scam. Who owns the boathouse?
I'll check it out, but we may never find out.
If there was somebody she recognized, besides Jack. Well, until she wakes up, we can't know much, can we? Cass? What are you saying about Barbara? Is it worse?
Craig, with the pneumonia and possible infection, it just doesn't look very good.
Well, get a specialist. Get her to a better hospital. Do something. She can't die on the...
If you are concerned about this turning into a murder charge...
What I am concerned about is that this is my fault.
Craig?
We were arguing that morning. She wouldn't have gone there to meet with Jack if it wasn't for me. Okay? Just do whatever you can. Do whatever it takes.
Yeah, I need forensics confirmation on this like yesterday. The arraignment on this case is this evening. You got that? What was that? Yes, ASAP. Thank you very much. Hal, what are you doing?
Avoiding Margo.
Please tell me you were not just down talking to Montgomery.
I asked them some questions.
No, not now. Hal, do you realize how close we are to nailing this guy?
Every instinct tells me Montgomery did not build that bomb.
You're wrong. We just got some new evidence, and if it flies, it's going to prove our case against Montgomery.
What evidence?
Hal, I ordered you to leave.
I'm just talking to Jack. What?
Was he down in Holding with Craig?
Yes, I went back down to Holding after you ordered me not to.
With his lawyer present. Did they see you?
Margo, I am trying to help out. If you just listen to me,
Why
maybe
should
you'd
I
see
listen
that
to
I'm
you?
right.
You obviously don't want to listen to me. You are under arrest.
Oh,
Margo, come on. There's got to be a better way here.
Grady, gotta find a way to keep you away from the prisoner, a way to keep you from contaminating the evidence. Grady, cuff Mr.
No,
Munson.
come on, Margo.
Take him
Let's
down
not
to the
get
holding
crazy
tank.
here,
You can
please.
sit in a jail cell, and then maybe you'll learn to take me seriously.
can't believe that you would do this to me.
I can't believe that you would do this to me.
Well, you're going to the holding tank? There's plenty of room now. Scutsy, Margo.
Do you need more time in the morning? Do you go through all this hair-damaging aggravation every day? Stop! Introducing Wrap, Snap, and Go, a truly new invention in curling hair. Wrap, Snap, and Go will give you the greatest lift and volume you've ever had, even with thin, flat hair, and it works on short hair, too. The patented interlocking technology lifts hair from the root and gives you an even curl from the root all the way to the ends. They just snap together. No more pins poking your head. You can turn this into this into this.
Finally, body and lift.
You can even sleep in these soft, comfortable foam rollers. They're like an extra pillow, and you'll even have time for your morning workout.
I get to sleep an extra hour in the morning, and the curl stays until I wash it out.
They're also perfect to use in the morning. With a little mousse, roll your hair, finish getting ready, and in under 10 minutes, you'll be ready to go. You can even wear them to hold your hair up during the day. Then simply unroll for an evening of curls. Is your morning a fight? Not anymore.
They're so fun and they don't hurt.
So versatile, you can have soft, traditional curls or tight, fuller curls, depending on how tight or loose you roll your hair around the roller. They're 100% machine washable and so lightweight, they travel great.
With an iron, this would have taken hours.
So if you're not a morning person or just plain tired of all the fuss, order Wrap, Snap, and Go and get the easiest, most comfortable lift, volume, and curl you've ever experienced, or your money back. As a free gift, you'll also get this zippered cosmetic carrying case for easy storage. But wait, call in the next 10 minutes, and we'll also include 4 extra rollers as a special TV bonus.
Have your credit card ready and call 1-800-459-9900 to order Wrap, Snap, and Go rollers for only $19.95 plus shipping and handling. Order now and receive 4 extra rollers and a zippered carry case as a special bonus. Or send check or money order to the address on your screen. Call 1-800-459-9900. You must be 18 or older to call.
Hey world, I'm back. Know that old saying about diarrhea? Just let it run its course. Why did I listen to that for so long? Today, I did what was right for my body. I took control. I took Imodium.
Why suffer when Imodium AD can stop diarrhea safely and gently, often in just 1 dose? Imodium AD. Restore yourself. New from the makers of Imodium, Probiotica, the dietary supplement that promotes digestive health. A woman buried alive. A deadly case of air rage.
We're going to recreate the flight.
Don't miss 2 back-to-back episodes of the smash hit CSI, CBS Tonight. Imagine you and someone close to you
Go
on a 35,000-mile race around the world. Other teams and surviving each other. Now stop imagining. And get ready for the rush of a lifetime. The Amazing Race coming Wednesdays this fall to CBS.
I've never seen anything like it. These stones are beautiful.
They're birthstones. There's one here for each of your parents. And almost parents.
So you'll never forget our birthdays.
Honey.
So you'll never forget how many people love you and care about you.
I am so proud of you, Abigail. I'm proud of you, too. Look, there you are. There's Holden. Can you put it on me?
Yeah. Oh, and there is one, actually, from Holden. There is. I almost forgot. Well, a few weeks ago, he ordered it, and I happened upon it today. Can you believe that? I guess it's just fate. So,
A cowboy hat?
That's right.
Holden was talking about this year us going on a cattle drive.
It's gonna happen. I promise. It will. Really.
Happy birthday, sweetheart.
It is happening, Jake. Thank you. You're welcome, honey. Thank you. Thank you. Well, I hate to open my gifts and run, but can I leave early?
You want to go see Adam?
Of course. I can't wait to tell him about Holden and Luke. Thanks, guys.
Bye, sweetie. Hey, drive carefully, okay? Don't forget this.
I'm sorry. I really am. Wilbur's telling her news about Holden and Luke. She was so sad.
Lily, it's okay. I wanted Abigail to be happy today, and you made that happen.
Good. Well, I have to track down that detective. I gotta leave.
If you need anything, you call.
Well, thanks.
Oh, don't you think she's been a little optimistic?
Don't you?
I don't know. It's just, you think about it, it took us over a year to find out what happened with Vicky.
With a lot of disappointing days along the way.
Where are you?
Mrs. Snyder?
Oh, detective, I was just checking to see if you'd called.
Yeah, I got your message, but I wanted to talk to you in person.
I told you. I told you that my son and my husband were alive, and now I can finally prove it.
Hey.
Forensic coming up the report yet?
Not yet. Listen, Margo, I want to apologize from before. For being late. You shouldn't have had to deal with the DA, not on this. And I shouldn't have given you a hard time.
It's okay.
You've been saying that a lot lately, haven't you? Just like you've been taking a lot of heat for things you don't deserve. Listen, I've been stewing over you taking over Hal's job, and I guess a part of me felt, I don't know, passed over, jealous, maybe, who knows. Anyway, I'm sorry.
Thanks, Jack.
And about this case, you've handled it the right way, Margo, all the way down the line. And if anybody questions your objectivity or your leadership again, you send them to me, okay?
Okay. How are you at handling mothers, huh? Because if this report comes back positive, I'm gonna have to call my mom and tell her that her son is facing a prison term. And that's something I just don't want to do.
Hey, Margo, it's our job to find the bad guys, isn't it?
Yeah, well, maybe I'm not the one who had to find this particular bad guy. Jessica offered to bounce me from the case.
You had to see it through. You had to be sure.
How am I going to explain that to my family, that I did such a good job today, that I may have proved that my brother, that sweet, wonderful, funny guy, he's a murderer. And I know it's true because I proved it.
You waiting for stuff there?
Yeah. Oh, now what do you got here?
Well?
It's verified that this print was picked up no more than 50 feet from the crime scene. And that the mud and clay on the shoes is an exact match for the river-washed mud around the boathouse.
And the fit.
There are over 3 dozen muscles in the human jaw. When hunger hits, you'll be glad you have every last one of them. Triscuit. Definitely not for nibblers.
What will it take for you to talk to your doctor about Zocor? Zocor, be there.
Saran Quick Covers. Cover your lasagna.
Cover your cantaloupe.
Saran quick covers are the fastest, easiest way to cover just about anything in a snap. Saran quick covers. Now you're covered.
When I put on a wetsuit, it was a bad situation. I was fat. I lost 33 pounds on a Slim Fast plan. I can't tell you how good I feel. To feel young and rejuvenated. I'm ecstatic about what I've done for myself. I have a new body, a better body. Right now, I have the energy to do anything. Slim Fast has made it so easy. Anybody who's got a taste bud will find something they like. It's amazing that something so healthy tastes so good. Slim Fast does have the protein and the nutrients that I need, and I'm not hungry. I feel like a kid again.
Slim Fast every day. Get healthy.
Do it for yourself.
When I start each morning.
When my kids need a playmate.
When I'm celebrating with family.
Prozac Weekly is here. Ask your doctor if it's right for you. You can learn more at ProzacWeekly.com or call free 866-WEEKLY-9. Talk to your doctor today to see if a free trial could be right for you. Prozac Weekly is here.
Gentle-minded consumer. Ooh, I've taken up the natural life. I'm new Cottonelle toilet paper with aloe and E. I've got a silky, gentle touch you can actually feel. So the next time nature calls, try new Gentle Me. I'll make you cheerier with a gentle touch on your posterior. Sincerely, new Cottonelle with aloe and E.
My daughter has this guy friend. He's a pizza fanatic. He loves Stouffer's French bread pizza. Hot off the plate and crunch. All that cheese and pepperoni, you should see this guy eat.
This week, Richard is far from dead and about to make a daring attack.
You're gonna have to keep this grieving widow act for just a little while longer.
Now, all hell's about to break loose.
The strike is going to take place following the funeral.
But what happens next?
Can you guarantee me that Edmund hasn't figured out that we're up to something?
Could change everything.
Should I say something to Abigail?
Like what?
I don't know. Like don't expect your father to be walking through the door tomorrow?
I don't know. What would be better for her? Abigail to be hopeless, sad, and depressed for months until Holden miraculously shows up? Or would you rather have her happy and expectant until life or fate or something demands otherwise?
I just don't want her to get hurt.
Well, sometimes you can't stop it. You just gotta be there when life happens. Like you were for me. Would you marry me?
I thought we already took care of that.
So that would mean that you are really planning a wedding?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I'm thinking about it in my spare time.
Thinking about my favorite part.
That would be the cake. No. The kiss.
What? Well, it would be the honeymoon.
Oh, Jay, what if I can't stop worrying about Abigail and the twins and the state of world peace long enough to plan anything? We could be engaged for forever.
You know what I think? I think I would just have to persuade you. Would you be persuaded yet?
Let's elope. I'm willing to work with you on this nonstop. I'll go to Chicago if you want me to. I can leave tonight. It's no problem. You have got to kick this investigation into high gear. We've got to find Luke and Holden.
Miss Snyder.
What? What is it?
I'm sorry, that's not going to happen. This information you brought me means absolutely nothing.
I'm gonna head over to the hearing room as soon as I get this stuff packed up.
Right. Well, I gotta tell you, Jessica's gonna be real happy to get all of this.
Hey, Margo, about Hal, are you serious about pressing charges?
Tell Kovacs to spring him.
this yours?
It's a gift I got from someone a long time ago.
A quarter?
Turn it over.
It's double-sided. 2 heads. That's why you can't lose.
Yeah. That's the idea.
Here. Don't want to lose that.
You're free to go.
Margo?
I guess she changed her mind. Hey, where are you headed in such a rush?
Montgomery's arraignment.
State of Illinois versus Craig Montgomery.
Are all parties present?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, Your Honor.
In the charge of the attempted murder of Barbara Ryan, how do you plead?
We move that the charge be thrown out, Your Honor. All of the state's evidence is circumstantial.
We're here to set bail, Your Honor, not to argue the case.
You know better than that, Mr. Winthrop. We'll deal with evidentiary issues at trial.
I merely wanted to save the court valuable time, sir.
Your consideration is appreciated, but misplaced. How does Mr. Montgomery plead in the matter of the attempted murder of Barbara Ryan?
Most definitely not guilty.
I may look young, but I still suffer from hot flashes. I discovered a natural way to deal with it. Healthy Woman, from the makers of Monistat. Healthy Woman's a soy menopause supplement that helps relieve hot flashes and night sweats. Healthy Woman.
You can't miss the peak flavor blend of tomato, basil, and garlic in Mrs. Dash. To create a delicious meal, sauté chicken and broccoli in olive oil. Add broth and 2 capfuls of Mrs. Dash tomato, basil, garlic. Toss with pasta and sprinkle with Parmesan cheese. There's a Mrs. Dash blend for every taste.
New Dixie Rinse and Reuse is pretty amazing, but can it stand up to the heat of a microwave? What do you think? New Dixie Rinse and Reuse. Any tougher and they wouldn't be disposable.
Nobody in this house ever gets diarrhea.
Is my stomach okay?
Or nausea.
I was sick to my stomach.
Or even indigestion.
Oh, my stomach.
But for all those stomach problems, I'm ready with Pepto-Bismol. It's a whole first aid kit for stomachs.
As it coats, Pepto relieves most any stomach problem. Not just a few like these other leading medicines. Pepto-Bismol.
Whether it's their stomachs, or stomachs.
It's first aid for heartburn, diarrhea, nausea, indigestion, and upset
stomachs.
What's the difference between ordinary potting soil and Miracle Grow potting mix? Results. University tests prove that plants grown in Miracle Grow potting mix grow twice as big. Try Miracle Grow potting mix. The miracle is in the mix.
For itch sufferers, relief is here. 12-hour Lanacaine with antibacterial plus vitamins. Works all day or all night.
It stops itching plus kills germs.
Lanacaine, itch relief that works all day or all night.
That girl, the one at the register, she digs me. Mm-hmm. No, check it out. She gave me these fries for free.
The Whopper says, free fries taste a lot like love. Our fries taste better than ever, and now they're free when you order a Whopper.
You do know you're a moron, right?
In the land of burgers, the flame-broiled Whopper is king.
In one moment, they lost everything they lived for.
Blood calls for blood.
Now they live for revenge.
No one is ever gonna frighten us again!
Hell hath no fury like the women of Bella Mafia. CBS Sunday.
They are teen girls, some as young as 13, and they're wild and out of